And there we go. Hello and welcome to the stream, everyone. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. And welcome in Joker, Mikey, BBL Drizzy. Welcome. I hope you're all having a good time. And speaking of Joker, look at this. I'm trying to remember the right button. Boom. There isn't a button to zoom in, but I made this weapon. It's a Joker's dagger. It's called the Happy Dagger at the moment, but I think it's a pretty cool weapon that I've made. Yeah, I was modeling this today. It took me quite a while to get it into the game. It's fantastic. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, dual-wielded Joker daggers. But yeah, I thought I would add some custom weapons into the chat, inspired, what the fuck? Custom weapons into the game inspired by the people in chat. I need to give it like an animation so it spins and stuff like that. But that's how it looks. Yeah, I think it looks really cute. But yeah, in the dungeon is going to be custom chat design weapons. And by chat design, I mean based off of you guys' usernames. I need to get around to quite a few people. The next one I've got on my list is going to be Marv, so I was thinking the Marvelous Mace or something similar. And hey Medicine as well, welcome. And hey Jax, hopefully you're having a good day too. Yeah, I've also got to do some more building and progression, but for now, the Happy Dagger is here. I still need to figure out how to change the name to stop it from being Template Dagger, but I have been trying my best at these end, but for some reason it just refuses to work. It still looks kind of cool though. But I am going to be continuing with the building today. And hey Bella and Peter, welcome. So last time I remember I was down in the... oh, this way. I was in the Goblin Brewery. I haven't got any mobs in here yet, but this room is basically built and finished. And hey Amanda, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day too. We've got our jumping puzzle. What else have I got to add in? Jumping puzzle, dungeon, wizard's laboratory. I'm actually kind of proud of these builds now that I've spent a few days to not play Hytale. I get to look back at them and they look really, really cool. He's Joker. Thank you for gifting the subs. That is very, very appreciated. Is it because you've seen the Joker dagger? I actually really like these weapons though. You can even do a combo. Oh wait, I need to check to see if the skeletons respawn because earlier on I killed all the skeletons down in the pit and I want to see if they respawned. Oh, there's one. There's another. Okay, I think they're slowly, gradually respawning. Need to try and figure out how to mess with these spawns more so I can make them more frequent. And thank you for more gifted subs, damn. What's this one called? Just above Ultra Rare. That is actually really cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we have all this cool stuff though. Thank you for more gifted subs, Joker. There are so many things just hitting me in the head. Also, an Eevee has spawned. If any of you want to catch it, I would definitely recommend it. And the best ball to use is the basic ball. There we go. Best of luck with everyone else trying to catch it. Oh, welcome Easy as well. Hopefully you're having a good time. Okay, so, I'm trying to think where I should build my next thing. Like, next thing is going to be built over here. But I'm trying to think what I should build next. And why the fuck is the wizard all the way over here? You are in the wrong place. Like, he's not even supposed to be in this side of the map. I could always remove him for now. After all, we don't technically need the wizard considering he's not interactable. And I'm going to put that in there. I'm just gonna assume I dropped it in the room instead of I just dropped it into the bottom of the abyss. You're on your 54th streak. Congratulations. I'm glad to see you're progressing so far. I need to swap some stuff around in my inventory again to make some more space. If we learn from the Wizard of Oz. Yeah, the wizard is useless. He actually doesn't even have the ability to attack. Because I haven't made, you know, a wizard skeleton spawning yet. Also because they'd be pretty difficult. Also congrats Madison and Easy for catching the Pokemon. And I think I'm gonna grab next Metal Boss. And something different, which I get. No, not Metal Boss. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna stick some chains around. And there we go. Boop, and then boop. Now I'm gonna copy these and start pasting them around. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 1, 2, place. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is copy and paste these and scatter them around. So there. 3 down. There. Copy. And where's my paste tool? There it is. Okay, so Jeez. Why is it so far away? Come to me. There we go. 1. The fuck? Are they behind me now? Like... Okay, 1 minute. Let's do copy again. I don't know why copy thinks it's at the end of the earth. Why is it so far away? Okay. Okay, so what's going on? How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good, Joker. How you doing? I think everyone else in the chat is probably going to be somewhat okay, I hope. Oh, wait. Hi, so far away. There. There. So now, and they've gone again. Jeez, it's kind of hard to place any of these. Oh no, they've gone again. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, I'm just gonna do the chains individually with the lights because I don't want them flying off into oblivion. Must have taken you hours to do? Are you talking about the entire dungeon or just the weapon? Because the weapon did take a few hours to do. 1, 2, and another. And hello, Chloe. It's been quite a while, but welcome. Hopefully you're having a good time. Well, you don't have what? Don't have what? I'm confused. Everything? I'm so confused. Well, welcome in, Chloe. You get some soup? I'm I am so confused. My brain is just frozen. One, two. Scattering these around is painstaking. 2, 3. We take 1, 2. Put 1 there, 1 there. At least I think this is adding like a sufficient-ish amount of light. We threw stuff. Is Basil throwing stuff already? Miss being here, you've just been busy. We totally understand. Well, hopefully you're having a good day so far, though. Crystals are there. Lanterns up there. Let's see how the lanterns look. Okay. Full bright off. Okay, the lanterns are nice and glowy, but they're not very bright. They're not the brightest bulbs in the bunch. Yeah, they just look cool. Hey Darkskull, welcome. Darkskull the puppy. That sounds actually kind of cool. Like a dog with a skull for a pattern. That'd be really, really cool. And place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is too many chains next to each other. There we go. That's a good amount scattered all around. Yeah, they're still not very bright at all. But I do like how this place is basically a giant glow stick. And hey Rob, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. And hey Azazel. Congrats on reaching your 30 streak. You'll be looking. Move them. Ah, okay, okay. Well, I hope you have a good time too. You did learn to draw. The last couple weeks, congratulations, Chloe. That's always a skill and a talent. It's always impressive when someone learns to draw. Lantern. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just gonna go with the fiery pot one. No. Maybe I should just leave this hallway dark. Maybe not super dark. There we go. At least it's gotten a little bit of light to it. Now I need to figure out what I should build in this other room. I'm not going to build the phobia rooms yet, because I'm going to wait until I'm on the deeper floors yet. I'm seeing you last stream. Yeah, but still, that's a long time for me. My concept of time is kind of broken. Like, for what some people feel like is a week, for me, it feels like a month. And hey, Limwolf. I draw. Oh, you're happy with them. Well, they look really, really cute. I like the frog one with the mouth. Okay. We got Gunther down here. Who else should we have? It's like... Come on, chat. Help me think of some inspo. What should I add in this next room? Because this is... The phobia floors are we don't have to worry about for now, because they're going to be even deeper down in the dungeon. So we've got one fighting room, and there's going to be rats up there. Then we got another fighting room right here. The magician's den and the goblin room. Those are your favorite. They are really cute. I'm going to turn full bright back on. There we go. I can see again. The world is visible. Hopefully I had a good time since then. Yeah, but my concept of time is so bad. I wish I was able to experience time normally. I need my select tool actually. From there to here. And fill that in. I think that should be good. So anyone got an idea for what we should build in this section? Like maybe I'll make the floor go deeper down and then make into kind of a graveyard. That might be a good idea. Bring that to here, then there to... There we go. What about portals and portals over portals? There we go. I actually have no idea how I'd be able to make portals kind of leading into each other. Maybe thinking like a dungeon maze. Like make it so there's a bunch of dead ends leading around and stuff like that. Yeah. In fact, we don't have a maze yet, so I'm gonna have the maze leading down to the next floor. And just before the next floor, I'm gonna have a boss room. Because every dungeon needs a boss room. But I'm gonna have it going around all this area. That's a lot of mazes. But that is fine. I'm sure that good enough adventurers will be able to explore this whole way. That layer. And then this up. Boom. A little bit further. Break. And then across to here. Beautiful, beautiful. Steps that have no support. Step on them, they fall through. I'd have to make kind of custom assets. Maybe make some kind of ghost block. So a block that looks like a stair, but when you step on it, you just fall straight through. Can we please install a riddle? I would have no idea how to do that. I could come up with something once they came out with the... They plan on making like how redstone was in Minecraft. So I could possibly make some kind of contraption where you have to select a certain button or hold a certain lever to open a door. That would actually be a cool concept. Like in Skyrim with the hook claw thing. Put trapdoors. Yeah, I will. Wait, so how thick should I have these maze walls? Do we want people to feel squeezed in, or do we want them to feel like there's plenty of space? So, let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. 4 wide seems pretty decent. So let's get started with And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna already put branching off sections right here. I feel like I should also have bits that go up and down. Can you make them mirrors? Sadly, I don't think it'd be possible to make mirrors. That would be like a lot of strain on a computer. So we got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make it 4 by 4. So it's just a perfect square everywhere you're walking around. There we go. Also, that means I don't have to have the floors too high, so I can make you go up and down if I want. So, speaking of going up and down, I'm gonna do that right here. Once I get to the end of this. And I'm gonna make this first bit going the correct first path. But I'm gonna have this and lead it basically around to a dead end. So I have idea, I have idea. There. So have this going in here. And I'm gonna have you leading just to this point, which is a false dead end. And then have that leading back around to an even further away but useless dead end. Like a maze, yes, like a very long, virtuous maze that's gonna go all the way around this corner, up and down, kind of like a roller coaster, and over here with the boss room. Also, hey Glitch, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. You had a room that was an amazing stream. Oh my god, where? I have no idea where they are, but welcome anyway. Hopefully you're having a good day, Glitch. Okay, so false wall here. Boom. So that can go like this to this. This will just be a blank wall. But they'll be like, ah, you gotta go right. Okay, this way, and there's another right, leading to a blank wall. Then they gotta go back. So I'm gonna make the first dead ends quite short so you don't waste too much time at the very beginning. But I'm gonna make the dead ends that are a little bit further on much longer. So then players will spend more time getting confused. That way it changes up the difficulty the deeper you get into the maze. So starting here. 1. Fuck. 2, 3, 4. And then it should be 1 more down there. And how much deeper is this below? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks below. 1 more. There we go. So this is where this should be. And this will lead around in a square. But once again, I kind of want to show off the new weapon I made. In fact, I can do it like this. Not asset editor. Damn it. Close that. Spawn entity. Item. Sword. There we go. I'm going to up the scale to about 2 times. Now you can all see from a better angle how the weapon looks that I actually made. There we go. Boom. What do you guys think of the happy dagger? I'm actually really proud of the design. I think it looks really, really cute. Like with the little Joker hats as well. And spike bits. Ooh, yes. I need to make like false blocks though somehow. Like a block that you can step on but it's not actually there. But I would also need to make a way so you can differentiate it from a regular block. Fall down. And hey Royal, thank you for the rose, that is very kind of you. And then a little bit further. There, so that should be 4 blocks down. There we are. Give me my select tool again. Okay. Do you have anything like quicksand? Maybe. Let's check. We have snow blocks. It's a filter. Let me see if I can step through it. Oh. I guess that's not working. How about this one? No, that's solid snow. I could always use bushes, because bushes kind of... You can sometimes fall for them, sometimes maybe not. Sometimes good, sometimes maybe shit. No, that's a quiver. I know that in the... Near the scrack, whatever it is, there is this dirt that you sink into. Just make sure I put the rest random. Yeah, I'm not gonna put them in a particular pattern. I'm gonna try and make it as random as possible. Is it mud? No. Is there a way I can look for the fluids? No. I feel like my only way to figure out is possibly go to the other world and look at whatever block it is. It's just some kind of liquidy dirt. And there's a few different kinds. But none of these look like poison dirt. Nope, it's a physical block. Maybe it'll be in this section? Possibly? This. No, it's a brown mushroom block. What about this? Moss carpet, moss rug. I think they're physical, so I wouldn't fall through them. And this is all just tree stuff. Liquids. Tar. Okay, there's tar and there's mud. Okay, yep, you fall through tar. Oh no, but tar spreads. How about mud? Mud is a physical block. Okay. But it's squishy. Good to know. There's red slime, regular slime, poison, and lava. Poison is just bullshit. It tricked me that time. And then there's water. Maybe I should put the tar down in the dungeon somewhere? Potentially. Redeem the hydrate. Thank you, Joker, for the reminder. Fall into a hippo tank? I think... We don't have hippos, but we do have crocodiles. I could make people fall into a crocodile tank. Or a snake pit. That would be a good idea. I'm gonna use plants because there is gray leaves. I was wrong. There is not gray leaves. Maybe I should use these amber leaves because potentially, like maybe there's gonna be gold on the other side. Who knows? Who knows? So if I have these above traps, you're not gonna be able to see what's underneath or through them. So maybe I'll just make... Okay. Never mind. I'll make a small pit trap later on, but I'm gonna use this as potential hidden rooms. Or maybe I should use the jungle leaves. Tropical leaves because they're bigger. I do like bigger leaves, they're much prettier. But they don't scream dungeon. How about this? I have no idea how to place it down. In the dark, can we see these? Let's have a look. Not really, they're kind of hard to notice. Unless you have a torch. Bear trap. Bear traps could work. But I'm not sure if we'd be able to layer those blocks over. Orcas are also super powerful, but sadly they're also not in the game. Or I could use these crystal leaves because they're all pink and shiny. They're very pretty. They're also very hard to see through. These are the main things we have for traps. There's a grass trap. Wait, I think you can fall through this. Okay, let's have a look. The fuck? Okay, I'm not falling through it currently. You have to be in survival? There we go. Let's see. I walk around on top of the grass traps. And they break. But do they just break? Is that it? I was hoping I could just fall through it without it breaking. Yeah, I think so. There we go. Back to creative mode. Big love to you. Thank you, Michael. You make the balls close at some point. Sadly, there's not anything I can do like that. Like, currently, the type of traps I can make are kind of limited. I could do a lava trap. Possibly. Because I can add lava in, and then people will fall through it. Okay, so... there we go. Maybe more like this. Stone brick. There. And so I'm gonna have this going over here. Let's have a look from on top. Can I see where this leads out? Yes, it leads out right here, so that's fine then. Boom. And I can break through here. Okay, 1 minute from this side. Oops, shit. Yeah, we got a deja. Fair enough, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can use in the way of moving traps at the moment as far as the game is, because we don't have anything like pistons or any mechanical kind of things that can move structures. But hopefully we should have soon. And pop you back across there. There we go. So, well, no, what I do? Okay, I don't think I did anything. Congrats, Madison, for catching the Pokemon. Also, hey, Walking Clash, thank you for the roses. That is very kind of you. Very appreciated. Okay, so this goes across here, and we'll eventually relay to back up here. I gotta build stairway up, but I'm gonna have it once it leads back here. I'm gonna have it looping around and filling some more of the section, and you know, serpentining across. But I'm gonna have multiple right ways as well, where I can just lead back into each other. I have brilliant plans for my dungeon. But yeah, maze is what we needed immediately after the first few levels. Also, this tests how good of an adventurer someone actually is, because if they're not able to complete a basic maze, then they probably aren't able to progress to level 2. Ooh, thank you for the reminder to stretch. I will do Joker. There we go. And let me put them down. There we go. Okay, so I can put this like this as well. So this has got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, there. And top one here. And there. So far, a successful exit. I'm also gonna have to litter this with bones and stuff. This is level 1? Yep, this is level 1. And this is where the weaker monsters are gonna be. Like the skeletons. There's gonna be one Praetorian here. And there's gonna be some goblins and some rats and stuff like that. And on the next floor, I'm thinking higher level skeletons. Or maybe I should use stuff like go to a different theme. Like first floor is gonna be Bonesy Dungeon. And then the floor after that is gonna be something like Egyptian Scarab Den. Or maybe more wilderness, like bears and grizzly stuff. And then I'll be more like a forest inside a dungeon. Kind of like when you watch those like adventure animes, and they've got like a massive dungeon, and they go underground, and somehow there's still a fucking sky. Well, oh wait, you guys are all watching the Super Bowl. Well, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not the most sportsy person myself, but I hope you have fun with it. Actually, I have no idea what you guys would consider as fun as the Super Bowl. Because some of you probably will be like, nah, but some of you will be like, yeah. Some people put their entire life savings on the Super Bowl as well. Kind of scary to think about that. And 2 up. And 3. It is kind of trippy having this always there. It feels like it's just in my eyeball. Or like when you have a hair in front of your face and you just can't not see it. There we go. I think that puts it for high now. There we go. Why am I so slow? Wait, this is the regular speed, isn't it? Yep, that's regular speed. I'm used to flying around in creative. And hey, Omega Oracle, hopefully you're having a good day. Ooh, wait, I could make an Oracle bow. That'd be kind of cool. Jump on top of them. Also, I just realized technically as well, I could build a forest on top of this dungeon and have a teleporter from the 2nd floor going above to the dungeon floor. Like, to the forest floor, I mean. I could technically do that. I'm actually thinking about it. I kind of like the idea of it, because then you also get to see the sky, and then progress through to the next floor, and then voila, you're back in dungeon. Interesting to see if you get more traffic. Ah, okay, because the game starts soon. I would assume if the game is starting soon, wouldn't you get like more freedom? Like you don't have to work as much because no one will be around because they'll all be busy watching the game. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then roof. Is the roof higher over here? Yeah, that's 5, okay. And stair time. There we go. Exit number 1. Entrance number 1. And I'm gonna pop this around to here. Okay, so I'm gonna have this split right here. And then break. There. Okay, so it's gonna split right here. What can we do then? And then have a trap in the front forward. So it's like they go up here, they'll go this way, and there'll be another trap in this direction. Because always going forwards isn't always advantageous. You could hide archers in the walls? I could. That way when they come by, they're shooting at them. That's a good idea. Wait. So maybe I should have it so the archers don't appear visible until they've already passed like this level. And then the arches will be in the wall here. I'm gonna have like a little section each for one archer. Like 2 in here. Yeah, the wall's gonna lead to this point, so we've got to get them to go a little bit further forward at least until they run into enemies. But yeah, these little camping spots will be where the archers are spawning. Good, great idea. The more traps you know. I feel like it'd be too easy for them to just run backwards though. Maybe archer in here. And then regular wall until this point. This could actually technically be the correct way, but you just have to go past the arches. So it's like a test of courage. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then break. So I'm gonna have one archer here, one archer here. So when you come to this point, you're gonna get shot at. But if you go back, it's gonna lead you to a very much longer way around that'll lead you to the same point. So it's like you gotta risk it for the biscuit. And as a person that learns through positive experiences, it would be advantageous for me to go the other way because there's less damage, but this would be the shorter shortcut, so this one would be more rewarding because you're saving time. And so I feel like they will eventually learn it's better sometimes to go through the dangerous pathways, and then that dangerous pathway could end up leading to their demise at the end, kind of like how I always fall for shiny stuff. That's why I should use the golden leaves. Shiny stuff. There's gotta be more people out there like me. You fall for the shiny traps. Okay, so this is 4 high. Boom and boom. Fill with stone blocks. There we go. Fill. And fill. I'm just gonna have this across here, so there's gonna be a height limit for the skeleton to go through, and this. So the skeleton will have more room to shoot from. There we go. One at the top of the stairs? Maybe. I want to lure them into like a false sense of security at first. That way they're like, ah, a dungeon. No major traps. And then slowly and slowly add more and more traps. But then again, I want them to actually be avoidable. So then whoever's playing can get to the end of the dungeon with their buddies. And then progress to the next level. Maybe I should have a dinosaur level. The dinosaurs will eventually be tameable. But for now, they are all, well, not all of them, but they are very aggressive. There we go. So another skelly bob will be in this room. You'll have much more space. So they'll be able to shoot and then like hide back a bit more, but they should still be reachable for the players. And a fake stackies to spike trap, that would be a good idea, especially considering I'm gonna have them pretty dark. So if a player is being careless and not walking around with their torch, they might just walk straight into a spike trap. Jurassic Park. I would love to. They're actually bringing more dinosaurs in the next update, which I am of course looking forward to because dinosaurs are awesome. Like I would like them to make something like the Jurassic Craft mod, while we made bubbles and everything. The OG dinosaurs. That's a here. There's not currently any torches in here either, but I do eventually want to add some. After all, it's important to have light. Oh. There we go. Oh shit. What's up, cutie? Hey Ashlyn, how you doing? And what's up is just a bit of dungeon creation. We're currently undergoing, like, making mazes. No lights in the maze. Even scarier. Yeah, but there's gotta be at least some lights. After all, lights make you feel safe. But then when you get to the part of the dungeon or the cave where there's no lights at all, you suddenly feel like eerie and like slightly unnatural. Like I hope someone knows what I mean. Like in a horror movie where everything was normal and then it goes dark. That's way more suspense to the area. Boom, that is filled. Let me go like this. Okay, there we go. The roofs are all filled here. And there. So this is how the first part is without lights. Okay, so we go on in and it's already like very dark. But if you have a torch, there we go. It makes things much more reasonable. Like this is a dead end. Sadly, once I've seen this, because I'm the one that's building it, I tend to memorize every direction I go in. So if I've been somewhere at least once, I'll be able to remember it. Well, Goblin, blame Diablo. Yeah, this, for me, it's blame Skyrim. Skyrim turned me into a loot goblin. In fact, Skyrim turned me into a loot goblin. Minecraft turned me into a perfectionist when it comes to structural integrity. I think we've all had some kind of influence by our favorite games. Okay, so this way, archer shoots you, and then I'm gonna have it going back across this way. But I'm gonna start with the longer pathway. 4. And then... Wait, you don't need that. And so I'm gonna have this one actually making thinner and skinnier and like thicker paths because then they seem a little bit more different. Pizza from Resident Evil. I only ever played like Resident Evil Village. The longest. Love the remake too. I haven't played the remake. I've played the remastered version of Skyrim, but never like a remake. Okay, I'm gonna have this one shrinking into 3 block space. 1, 2, 3, block, block. Okay, so this one slightly more skinny, and it's gonna be more confusing. 3, and then have this 3 block space splitting off into 2. Oh no, yeah, into 2 block space, into a 1, and making it go all the way around this pathway right here. And then that splits off into these. Trust me, I have plans right here. Into a dead end. There we go. And then this one going back around here. And this is going to close off this way. And lead back around to that. I know it's pure evil. If they take this way or this way to the right, they lead basically to the exact same spot with a dead end. And I'm actually going to put a pitfall. Here. Wait, no, that one leads to the regular spot. So maybe the pitfall goes here. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gotta put some letters in here, as well as, of course, a spike trap at the bottom. And bear in mind, if any of you ever get, like, fall into this trap in the future, it's your own fault for suggesting them. 1, 2. And letters. Letter, 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 letter. Letter. There we go. So I'm pretty sure I can just place this right here. And then as a player, you'd be able to climb back out on this ladder. Yep. So, yep, as long as you're paying attention, you won't fall into the spike trap. But if, I feel like it's too easy to just catch yourself on the other one. Maybe here? There we go. Here will be... Okay, I can't get in the fucking hole. There we go. Almost. There we go. I'm down. Okay, so this leads here. And that is safety. Wait, maybe I should make this more like a jumping puzzle. Like they have to jump from here and land on something like over here. Maybe. Nah, I've already got an entire area dedicated to jumping puzzles. So then middle trap, and there we go. There we go. Pitfall trap, as you guys suggested. Good night, sweet dreams. Oh wait, you going to bed, Joker? Well, I hope you have a wonderful sleep and hope you feel refreshed and, you know, energetic in the morning. Maybe I should put some like fake doors around as well. Just so people believe, door, this clearly must lead to something. No. Although I feel like adding a mini loot room just here as well. And make that into 2. Two, 1, 2. There we go. And you can squeeze for this tiny little gap. That leads you to what's going to be a mini chest room. Like just a chest right here, a double chest in the middle. Good, great ideas. Queen, thank you, Kevin. Well, welcome as well. So we came up with an archer trap. Wait, I can do that right now. Okay, so skeleton archers. They're going to be my equivalent of a dart trap. Place them in there. And so they should spawn a skeleton. Oh. Where'd the skeleton go? What the fuck? How are you on the roof? You should despawn. Okay, at least one of them is kind of in the right place. You need to back the fuck up. Okay, never mind. Can't question his cousin's logic. There we go. Skelly pops back down there. Okay, he's actually in there, which is good. Although, once again, he is climbing on the wall. Maybe if I just put down a fence? Move. Move. There we go. There we go. They may not be the smartest, but they're in jail cells now. Darkoff mod? I don't have... Like, I have no idea how they're escaping. But they should be fine. There we go. So... I feel like I need to put the walls higher with this guy as well, because he might want to spawn on the roof. There we go. So, Skeletal Archer, that will despawn once the players kill it, but it's in here in the meantime. There we go. I'll put 2 in this cage, 1 in this one. Let's see if it spawns in. Or does it want me to look away? Give it some privacy. Hey Dorn, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. And a Pokemon binge for anyone that wants. It's a Kangaskhan, which is a pretty powerful Pokemon. I'm just gonna do a regular Pokecatch. And Ruby. Oh hey, well, welcome Ruby. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. Okay, so wait, what if I put the double chest here, but a skeleton right here? Nah, I feel like that's a bit too much. There we go. Dungeon chest there. Okay, so this way is going to be connecting back around to here. Yeah, it'll lead you this way, but going through this area. Wait. Yeah. That leading back to here. So going through this way gets you this entire pathway, which potentially causes a little bit of damage along the way, but at least you're not taking damage from the skelly blobs. Just being a relaxing day. I'm glad to hear, Ruby. Where's Onion? Onion's currently in the other world. This is the dungeon world. Oh yeah, my sword is still here. Wait. No. I'll make something for that later. Okay, but little chest, and you know, I'll add some light in here. Regular yellow light, so this is kind of like a safe zone. Should I have random skeletons just walking around up here as well? In the maze? Or maybe rats. Because if I have wild rats, then that won't be too much, you know, too much to deal with. In fact, I'm gonna have a prisoner in the side of the fence. That spawn entity. Who should we have just watching the prisoner as they're getting loot? Archaeopteryx, bat. There, I have no idea what this is. Fish, pig, bunny, cactus. It's too close for me to be able to see. Crawler? Stag, deer. Fire dragon, definitely not. Duck. These are all way too big to fit inside here. Oh. I have this creepy faring creature. There we go. The adventure of the loot goblin who got stuck behind a wall. This is what happens when people cheat in the game. An archer behind that? Yeah, I was thinking about that at first, but I was thinking it might be just unfair. Like, maybe just let them get creeped out by the creepy guy with green eyes or blue eyes while you're looting. But this should be like a little safe spawn. No reward for going, like, somewhat the right way. But there's going to be a better reward for going this way. Saving time. I'm going to have mainly, like, not good stuff in that chest. I wish there was a way I could just select each block and then just bring them up. Like a whole couple layers. I'm pretty sure I just saw that skeleton go to sleep. Okay, these two skeletons are inside each other. Okay. They're ashamed. That's why they're looking in the corner. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm gonna have this come to a cone. And have this as a safe room. Or maybe a rat room. Rat room or safe room? What do we think? In fact, maybe mini jumping puzzle? 2 block here. After all, this is the more dangerous but significantly faster route, so maybe a mini jumping puzzle with some spike bit. I intend on making a spell in the future, which should give players a temporary float ability. So if you have a mage in your party, you could technically just float across the spike trap. But that's after I get more into how to build spells and stuff like that. Ooh, a Minotaur. That would actually be cool to add into the game. You know, creating assets for models is, I think I could probably do it, but creating the animations is where I think I would struggle. But there's something. Oh, there you go, dog. There's something for no reason. Okay, and one lower below. Yeah, difficult thing about making monsters is making custom animations for them, like attack animations, walking animations, all that good stuff. I just don't have very much experience with doing that, so I guess I'd have to get more practice at that. And there we go. So then, so come in here. You can make that jump, then you can make it here. Good. Yeah, that's easy enough. Or here, then here. Boom. And I need some letters for the people that don't make the jumps. There we go. Yeah, I think making a Minotaur would be cool though. That's... Technically, we already have some kind of the assets. Like if I wanted, technically I could just steal the head from one of the cows and then put it on a player's body. Wait, then I could use the player's walking animation. But then it wouldn't seem like as imposing as a big tough Minotaur. I will have to look into it. One more across. Back. Okay, so this is the way out. And I'm gonna have this looping around here because this is gonna be back towards the third part. So this is the first part of the maze so far, and it's tiny. So I must make it bigger and more expensive. Yeah. Hey Scott, welcome. And HED as well. Thank you for the hearts. That is very kind of you. I wonder if the light shows from here. It definitely does. So if a player thinks to come this way, like if they see the light, they'll be like, oh, what's that? Look at a nice little chest. Good. Okay, so going back this way. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop. And okay, so first one, dead end. Second one and end one lead the same spawn. Now time to make this a little bit thicker. And back across this way. I feel like I need a bridge section, so it goes up a little bit. Now we're going up 3, 2, 3. So I'll have it going up another layer right there. So then I can have it where the underneath is this is used as well. Going to 3. Up. Nice and cozy. I have this one going to 2. And I'll have these basically come out the same point. There we go. I think this dungeon is looking pretty advanced so far. And there we go. There. So bridge going up and basically just straight over this small little part here. And I'm gonna have this side lead this way into a dead end. I'm gonna have it as a dead end with torches, so it seems more like it's the right way. One, two, voila. Hey, Bachelor. Welcome. So through here and here. This way, will definitely attract the players more likely because it's much brighter. And if I know anything about bright things and shiny things, that is what people are attracted to. And congrats, Madison, for catching the Pokemon. And better luck next time, Mikey. Okay, so let's have a look at this dungeon from the start. The correct way to go is this way. And it will be much darker down here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put some light down here. Just so then the players know they're on the right path. I need to make mimic chests as well. That'd be really cool. And I think that would also be very easy to me for me to make because there's already chests in the game. I could just simply cut and splice parts of those chests and make them like have teeth. Super, super easy. Although I don't know if I'm gonna give them legs. Hmm. All the walls that I'm slowly copying and pasting. There we go. Three up and then across. And by the way, has anyone got any plans for the rest of the week? Because we're starting off on Sunday, but tomorrow will be Monday, so what has everyone got planned? I hope you're all planning to take care of yourselves. There we go. And Phil. And up and there. Nothing till Wednesday. Then shopping for a new phone. Ooh, what you gonna get? Samsung, iPhone, what you going for? Personally, I would always recommend Samsung because they're kind of better. But that's just what I would recommend. Bought tickets to a big show. Ooh. Today. It starts at 2 p.m. and it ends at 9. That is gonna be a long day, Madison. Are you sure you can, like, deal with a day that's that long? No breaks? At least I hope there's breaks in the show. Otherwise, you'll end up being super exhausted. There we go. And fill it out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of feel like doing some of this by hand. Eventually, I'm gonna forget everything about this maze, but as long as I can do the right way, I can do. iPhone 15 brand new. First brand new phone in years. Damn. Well, when it comes to iPhones, they usually make it so the software on them makes it so the phones slowly become more and more unusable. Not to mention the batteries are literally made to degrade. So if you're going for an iPhone, I would definitely recommend putting some stuff on it like the power saver mode and making it so the battery charging is limited to like 90%. Otherwise your phone battery will slowly over time like die. The iPhones that I have can roughly last like a few hours and then they need charging. However, my Samsung can last like a day and a half to 2 days. That's like with me watching anime on them and stuff like that. And they're still fine. Not have many breaks. Damn. Well, hopefully you'll be able to sit up every now and again, stretch your legs. Because, you know, it is very important, especially if you're on HRT, to stretch your legs. Otherwise, it can cause complications. Especially if you're on the tablet variety. Oh, next year you'll get another new one? Ah, okay. Well, I hope your iPhone treats you well. What's here? Oh, this is a blank space. Okay, so I can just drag this across. Even I'm getting confused where I am with this dungeon now. Okay, is this... Okay, no, this is to be walled off. Is it? Wait, what if this leads back around? Wait. Yeah, this is to be walled off. I'm losing track of my own dungeon walls. Sometimes it gets a little bit trippy. There we go. I feel like putting cages here so I can put some kind of light in the background. Like skeleton. Back there with some crystals. In fact, I'm gonna put down a crystal on top of it so I remember to do so. I think it's this block? No. I'm not looking for the right thing. Fuck it. Yep, crystal, and I'm gonna take a pink one. And this will be my marker for there is supposed to be crystals over here. Go for help. Yes. Oh, good. How did you find a 13 new? Oh, iPhone 13 new. By any chance, are you buying it from those shops where it's like, they usually give stuff on credit? Okay, so fill those in. Badoom. Okay, then I can fill in all these layers. So and there we go. And yep, I'm gonna pop some crystals in here just so I extra remember. If I can get inside the hole, there we go. There, crystals. Ink. No smaller. Let me get out. Okay. So should I put something in there with the pink crystals or no? I was paying for a few months. Oh, okay. There we go. Well, I'm glad to see. Well, glad to hear that you're getting a new phone, and hopefully you're gonna enjoy it. Oh, light shines through this. Oh. I guess the light on these dungeon things is really bright, so hopefully I can't see it through the other walls. Okay, get me up here. Okay, good. Can't see it while I'm inside here. I can just see it from above. And a Pokemon has been jet for anyone who wants it. It's an Octillery. The Artillery Octopus. That's literally supposed to be a tank. What's your your avatar is so pretty. Thank you, Brandon. That is very appreciated. I really like my avatar. I like this, like the gems and the horns and the spiky bits. And the fact that it has a tattoo that's similar to mine. I use two phones. Ah, Madison, I see you also use two phones. Well, technically, you use like 5, but it feels sometimes like a waste to throw away old phones. Wait, does anyone else here like ever had one of those drawers that is just filled with old phones and chargers and boxes? I'm pretty sure everyone's had one of those at one point. You have 5 as well. You just can't get rid of the old ones because it feels like a waste, and you wouldn't want to sell them to someone because they might not even want them. So why not just keep them for yourself? And then before you know it, you have like 5 phones and nothing to do with them. Other than make 5 separate Pokemon Go accounts. Like, that is the only other reason. I think you should have those. And congrats, Mikey, for catching Octillery. There we go. So this in here. Voila, voila. So I could have this as kind of like a campfire safe room. I kind of want to make that. So, campfire. Campfire. Well, not campfire. These are just regular fires. But I'm going to make this into a safe room where you can progress even further onwards. Just here. Shit. Hashtag. There we go. Is that the roof? No, it is not. There we go. There we go. Hey Xeno, welcome. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. I like the name. I like Xenomos. I think they look pretty cool. Also, they're all black and armory and spit acid and stuff. I think I love Xenomorph. There we go. And final bit. There we go. So, the safe room. What should we have in here? Like maybe a water fountain? And Haley's here? Oh wait, welcome Haley. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. Oh, Xenos, not Xeno. Okay, fair enough. Well, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day. And welcome Haley too. Hopefully you're having a nice chill afternoon or an evening. I don't know what time it is in the US. Okay, fountain, fountain. Do we have like a wall fountain? An MP3 lead from 2001? Jeez. I remember like having used an MP3 player and just a blast from the past. I'm gonna grab some water. Nope, that's not water. There we go. Swap it for the crystals. Bop, bop. There we go, and gonna go like this. And press that, and there we go. So we have a little fountain coming from the wall there. BRB, okay. I hope it goes well, whatever you're doing. So fire pit, here. Nice little water sauce. Maybe some tents. Like adventurers camp out in here. I'm gonna go with these ones. This color seems... Wait, no, this one's more... Yeah. Swap that for that, and this. I'll grab a regular fence post. Where is that? There we go. I'm gonna go with the lighter color one. 1, 2, and 3, and then 4. So 2, 3. And post. And what kinds of beds can I get? Bed. I was kind of hoping I would find one that's kind of like a sleeping bag. No sleeping bags at the moment. There's this one I could use. And I have no idea what to replace it with. Books. There we go. I'm gonna put some ruined beds here. And they can be used kind of like bunk beds. Oh, nope. Okay, they do not fit the bunk bed. Okay, so there we go. This is gonna be like a general, like, oh, if you don't have a bed, sleep here. Welcome back, Healy. Hopefully whatever you're doing was doing all good. Anarchy? Why anarchy? Wait, what happened? You're losing your mind? Is it because you're hungry? Because you're not you when you're hungry. From Ricky? Wait, who's Ricky? Ricky Bobby. I don't know who Ricky Bobby is. What, Ember? I don't know who Ricky Bobby is, I'm sorry. Not only am I bad with names, but I'm gonna assume it's some kind of musician. What day overslept? Ah, okay. Oversleeping does tend to stress some people out. However, I am the cozy type of person. Once I sleep, I am out like a light. Maybe a second one here. Small one on the floor. No. Is it bad that I don't know whoever this Ricky Bobby is? New section off. Okay. I will have to check it out later. I can't do it right now. I promise I will check out whoever this person is though. Just later. If you could drive with the mountain lion? Yeah, I have no idea. I'm sorry. I promise I'll brush up on my musical history at some point. Will Ferrell movie? Yeah, I'm not good at names, so I can't even remember who Will Ferrell is. Please don't go Ferrell on me for that. I feel like I'm either too old or too young to understand what you guys are talking about. Maybe that's just why. Please run away. What you gonna do? I'm so confused. Shake and break. Oh, wait, that is a Pokeball. Pokemon appeared in chat for anyone that wants it. It is the painting Ginjala? No. It's an ii, the painting ii Pokemon. Best of luck to everyone else who wants to catch it. I'm good. Iis are creepy as hell, and their pointy little finger is kind of gross. I feel like if an ii's finger touched me, I'd have to disinfect wherever it touched. Okay, so... Oh my god, I have so much more dungeon to go through. So much more maze to go through. Let me circle back through to check it out. So dead end. This leads to the same spot. So you can go through here, and it leads here, and back. Oh wait. There we go. There we go. Ah, statues. That's what I should put in here. for ominous effect. There go statues and tables, regular furniture. Okay, that ideas have came back. My brain has continued to stop functioning. Okay, one table there. And another one here, because adventurers are messy and tables will go everywhere. And what other bits of furniture should I have in here? Maybe tombstone for the adventures that lost their lives along the way. Hey, CO, thank you for the heart. That is very kind of you. Stepbrother was okay, and the other guy sucked. I'm assuming we're talking about the movie that I have no idea about. I'm glad you at least have something in common. Ancient torch, can I put it on the wall? No, I cannot. Why can't I put an ancient torch on the wall? How about this one? Lost City torch. No, but I can put it on the floor. Yeah, no, only goes on the floor, sadly. Ah, books. Like a small survival nook. There we go. This is a nice little resting room. I'm gonna put some light in here though. Just for the ones who are sleeping. You know, because some people can't sleep in the dark. And hey, little wolf. Have a good night. It's ooh, damn. You're up at 3 a.m., Rob? I hope you're taking care of your health and getting in, like, waking up at least a reasonable time. I'm gonna door. Large door. There we go. Okay, I can put some stuff back down. And there we go. Maybe more like this. That seems a bit better. Okay, so this and this. There we go. Nice little room. So you come up here. We've got the let's test going through this in survival. So if I die, who are we gonna blame it on? Large door. Okay, so do adventure mode. Okay, so I'm gonna have a free hand, so I can use my torch. Okay, this corridor would go through here. Locked at end. New memory unlocked. Fair. Oh, okay. Another dead end there. Then we head on back. Oh, by the way, Haley, how is your day going? We go down here. There's lights. Means this is the correct way. Go, keep on going. Could go this way, which is the long way, or I could go the short way, which involves skeletons. Okay, yeah, they shoot. Kinda hoping they would shoot faster, but whatever. Okay, yeah, they do still shoot. Fuck. And fell into spike trap. That did a lot of damage. Okay. Nope, fuck, I fell again. Never mind. I may die here. A minute. I can't even give myself like a potion or anything. No. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, safety room. I'm gonna die in my own dungeon. Yep, I almost died in my own dungeon, but thankfully I didn't. There we go. Still alive, as you can see. That's the short way. So if you fail, like by hitting the roof or something, you take damage. And each time you walk through one of these, you take additional damage. So it incentivizes if you go this way, possibly end up using some of your resources like your food or your potions, or you go through this way and take the long way around. Which is quite a long way around. And there's multiple exits that lead into the same spot. Oh, we need to fix this wall. There we go. Wall has been fixed. No, could go this way. And there should be a pitfall trap around here somewhere. There. But you can get through there. And back down here is the place that leads to the Farron and the chest. Voila. Oh, see, another hole that I missed. I'm glad I come back through. Then more place to explore. This way. And we're back to the Skelly Bob room. I'm gonna break these though, to give them like more range to shoot from. You gonna go to sleep now, Mikey? Okay, well I understand and I hope you have a great night's sleep. And I hope you feel well rested in the morning. Go over here. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, that's just relatively short, and I have this entire half of my dungeon space left to build stuff with. Kinda wish there was a faster way to build. Like I could just plug my mine into the PC and then it works. From movie, trilogy, oh, okay. I keep bringing that across here. Okay, I think that's 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And I think a pitfall trap from here all the way over to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Pitball fall from there over to here. Oh wait, no, that's gonna be until this point. There we go, and clear. Oh shit. There we go. One more down. Across to here. And time to go down. And fill with those blocks. Looking beautiful so far. You guys should chill here more often. My voice is so calming. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Zeno. It is very appreciated. Honestly, I love hearing when people tell me that they find my voice relaxing and calming. It makes me feel like I have a special gift. Or also, I just genuinely like giving people a safe space to chill. And down to the floor. Beautiful, beautiful death trap already. There and down to here. Okay, so now I need to make a jumping puzzle. I'm not gonna make it too difficult. I'm gonna make it like surprisingly easy. But a Pokemon? Definitely not. I love Pokemon. It's just I'm kind of like determined to build myself a whole ass dungeon. Wait, is Hazel, aren't you in the other chat? Or is that different as Hazel? And hey Ash, welcome. Hopefully you're having a good day as well. Bean hasn't start looking. Oh, okay. Playing games though. Okay, so what game are you playing? Something interesting, something dangerous. Or just something chill and cozy. So I'm gonna do the first block just here. I know how difficult parkour can be, so I'm gonna do it 2 blocks down. Then there. Do the 4th block. And then this one gonna have a stair on top of it. Five. And then block. With this next to it, then And then you should be able to jump up on top of this. Yep, and mantle. So let's have a look how it goes from the start. So we jump from here to here. Bam. Bam. Okay, I felt that, but you can make it, which is the important part. Yeah. Please don't judge me. I may not be the best at parkour. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely not the best at parkour. Everyone, please wipe the past 30 seconds from your memory. Okay, and then we're up. There we go. Safely on top of here. Should I put spikes down there? Or should I put water down here? Because if I have water down here, it's going to slow people down. It won't necessarily... Wait, the tar. It won't necessarily slow people down. Well, no, tar definitely will slow people down. Yeah, I think this will be even more annoying than taking fall damage. And spikes. It'll be evil. Adri, thank you for the reminder, Jersey. Hey guys, sorry, but I did not speak French. Give me all of this sludge. I could just technically fill it all like this. Wait, what is this called? Tar? Let's have a look. It is... Yeah, underscore tar. Okay. I guess that didn't work. Let me delete all these blocks here, and then I'll just refill them with tar. Clear, and then fill with tar. There we go. Now let's see, how annoying it is. It's not that annoying. It's just, it does slow you down a bit. And then letter. There we go. The ladder up works. Okay, oh shit. Okay, maid, welcome. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. Um, yeah, Madison, I would just ask him what he meant by that, so you could have some bit more clarification. Maybe he just doesn't like Bad Bunny, but maybe it's something else, which I do think would be kind of important to talk about. There we go, and fill with blocks, not with tar. But you guess not. Like I said, I think it would be something that would just be best talking about them with. I feel like this could possibly be infuriating for some people, so I might make it a bit easier. There we go. Oh, well, it's much easier now at least, with those extra blocks. So at least you don't take damage every time you fall as well. Okay, now time to progress. And I need to build a boss room. What should be in the boss room? Maybe a Praetorian that you can't avoid? Yeah, you've got to be able to take on Praetorians before we can even go into the next boss room, so I'm gonna add one of them. So should I be lazy and just have the boss room at the end of this? Or should I put in the more effort to expand the maze part? Because as it looks cool enough as it is. We have areas where people can fight skeletons. Like this, very decorated, very eccentric areas. Then we have places like this. This goblin room, a laboratory, and then this maze. I feel like the maze is underdone. But maybe you should just have more detail on it. It doesn't have to be the longest maze. Trying to assume the best people. Questionable statements. Yeah, some people, a lot of people definitely make questionable statements. So it might be just worth asking him to clarify. After all, it's better to know the truth than to, you know, for other stuffs. You wonder what Mav is? Huh. I wonder too. I actually spoke to Mav earlier, but I assume he's possibly busy. Watching the Super Bowl? Mav's in the UK, so I'm pretty sure he's not watching the Super Bowl. After all, for us Brits, the Super Bowl is kind of like me. We don't get as hyped about it. After all, isn't the Super Bowl's tickets like ridiculously expensive? Like up to $1,000 per ticket for a seat in like a back row somewhere? Olympics? I don't think the Olympics on for another while. People outside the US watch the Super Bowl. I don't know anyone who lives outside the US that does watch it. But who knows? I think I'm gonna expand this into um, a big cathedral corridor leading to a boss room. Two. Okay, so how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna have it maybe like 16 each, 17 each. And then I'm gonna have an uneven amount in this so I can put it in the middle, like there be an actual center block. Winter Olympics already started? Ah, okay, fair enough. I've never watched the Winter Olympics either. I'm not exactly a sportsy kind of person. Maybe if there was a Hytale Olympics, maybe. Like build all sorts of mini games inside of Hytale. I'm really looking forward to when they bring out the mini games. They're gonna have like Hunger Games and all sorts like Bed Wars. It's going to be fun. I'm actually gonna be able to like play them online. And who knows, maybe one day I could run across like another person from chat and it'd be a fight to the death. That'll be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 14 across. So I'm gonna make it 15 long. And there we go. And how wide is the gap between that and this now? Thought I need to be wider. There we go. That's wide enough, I think. And so this is going to be my corridor. I think I'm going to have it slowly steeping down once every 5 blocks. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, brain. Okay, 5 will do. And a Pokemon's pinch for anyone who wants it. It's a Hoppany. I have no idea how to pronounce them. Hoppip? Yeah, Hoppip. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many layers do I want to go down? Like maybe 8? Boom. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. 8. So 8 layers. I'm having it going deeper and deeper each time. And hopefully at the end it'll look awesome. So this is the final layer. So I need the center block now, which I really hope that's not the center. Oh, thank God. Center block right here. Good to know. Good to know. And congrats to you, Omega, for catching the Pokemon. Congratulations, your Pokemon Master. Yeah, I think Ash is a good way of writing it. So I'm gonna start with 7, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Is this too sharp of a turn? Or not sharp enough? 2. Hmm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 7 across. Okay. Perfect. Now I can go like this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No kapu copy. There we go. And then paste. What is with the paste tool today? How far away do I have to look? Fuck it, I'll do it manually. Me bud. You just think he's pretending to care? Maybe it's that he cares about you, but he doesn't care about other trans people. Like, one thing I've had said in the past was, I understand what you're doing, but that doesn't mean I have to accept it. But just because someone is different than you are doesn't mean that they will necessarily understand what you're going through, and they don't understand that a lot of trans people all experience the same kind of stuff. It's not just like one of us is experiencing this and one of us feels this way. And so maybe if he understands that it's more than just you who's experiencing it, it's how all trans people feel, then maybe he'll understand that you're not alone in this community, and that other trans people as well deserve to be treated with the same kind of respect that he should treat you with. Yeah, it's a tricky way to bring it up because some people react differently. Honestly, as well, it might just be that he needs more time to adjust. 3. So 3 of those. And then 4 ones. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Was it 4 or 3? Yeah, 3, then 4. And then 7. Makes you feel like, what? Token trans people? I have no idea what that means. What the fuck? Something ain't mathin'. My math isn't mathing. Ah, that's why. 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Math? 4, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 7, 4, 3, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. Oh, wait. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's off by 1 block. This is gonna drive me insane. Badge look like I was a transistor. Sadly, a lot of people do that. Did you get any Ascendant Heroes? Yes, I got some Ascendant Heroes packs recently, and I got some nice cards in them. I was actually glad I got to open them. Wait. Maybe that's why my math isn't mathing. No, all the blocks are 1 to the left. Yeah, I opened some Ascendant Heroes Pokemon cards lately, and that's the new set if you don't know what it is. But they have some really pretty cards in. And I got some nice ones. I want to get even more though. Oh, I also got something which I haven't opened in a video, but I am really proud of because it was one card that I was chasing after, but I got Cynthia's Spiritomb, which, if you know me, you know I love Cynthia, but I got the Spiritomb, and I'm so proud of it. I've gotten the hot, what are they called? The hot sleeve things. Top loader. There we go. Have you seen the Gengar and Pikachu? They are really cool. But yeah, I've got my Cynthia Spiritomb in a top loader protected for hopefully the rest of my life. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. Go away, you blocks. Also, Mav actually bought me a top sleeve binder, So I'm looking forward to sticking them in there. There we go. The circle has been fixed. Mathematic has been complete. Such a nice card. I know, I know. I want the Dragonite from that set as well, because even though it's not like one of the top chase cards, it's still a really pretty card. Definitely not how math works? What do you mean, Madison? I did math. I got this all to work, and that's all that matters. Like, I needed the same amount of blocks on each side for it to connect properly. Yeah, I'd be doing math. It's hard. Like, making perfect circles. Like, usually you would start off with 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then loop it round. But if you mess up any of those and accidentally add an extra block, they're gonna be out of place. Dresses for free? Ooh, fancy. I would like some free dresses, please. Preferably summer dresses. With hopefully stretchy. Did you know that you can make clothes out of bamboo? I recently checked one of my t-shirts, which I really like because it's super stretchy and comfortable, and apparently it's made out of 80% bamboo. I have no idea how, where the logic fits in, but it's beautiful. Impossible circles. Yeah, I know, it's impossible to make a circle in real life. They actually test people with like impossible circles, like to make circles. I can't remember where it is that they do the test, but I remember seeing a country where there was like all these students walking up to the board and their teacher said like, if you can make a perfect circle or a near perfect circle, I'll pass your grade. Also, congrats Zeno on getting what you got. Stobble. Oh, okay. You got a cutie pie Pokemon, but congratulations. I gotta do this. There we go. And then I would do the next layer down. Yeah, from the fibers from it. I know, but I never knew that it could make such stretchy, comfortable material. And it's such a nice black shirt as well. Like, it's stretchy. Very, very stretchy. Honestly, if I could, I would probably buy like 4 more of them in different colors. So then I don't have to switch. And like, I can just wear the same t-shirt but different color each day. What the fuck? How you get here? You're in the wrong place. No, I'm screwed. There's gonna be a wandering old man around the dungeon. That's what happens when you don't go the right way. You kind of have the same amount of body hair on your body. I'm not entirely sure about that one, because technically you could cut the hair to the same length. Like, you can get 2 hairs, pull them out. Motherfucker. Welcome in, Mariana. And hey, Omega, welcome back. You can also get bedding made out of it. That sounds magical. Oh my god, that sounds perfect as well, because any size bed, you can just stretch it over it. Like my t-shirt, I am fully confident I can stretch it past my knees, even though it's only a medium. I'm also fully confident that if I decided to tie it around my arms, I would probably get trapped inside it. But it's a really nice... I want bed sheets made from bamboo now. Either bamboo or silk, but I feel like if I had silk, whenever I have on my silk pajamas, I'm just gonna slide off the bed. The one dilemma. Okay, so the boss room is gonna be that big, with a Praetorian in the middle of it, and a bunch of skelly bones around it, and maybe some other skeletons. Bamboo sonas, I know. Let's basement. Even cutting them wouldn't be the exact length. I know. Technically, yeah. But I was thinking, you could technically just pluck them off, then cut them to the same length and go, ha, here, 2 hairs the same length. But yeah, in the future, I will either have silk bed sheets, which will be a death sentence, or full bamboo ones. So then I can just cling them to the bed. You don't have to worry about them sliding or becoming unfitted. And but welcome, Mariana, and no scaring, please. But anyways, I hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And oh wait, I forgot to mention, I'm making weapons based somewhat on everyone who's like currently in chat, like, or at least people who have been here for a long time. So far, I have Joker's weapon. Next up is going to be the Marvelous Mace. But I have no idea how I'm going to make it marvelous. But here is Joker's weapon so far. It's currently a dagger. I just wanted to show it off again. There we go. But yeah, this is how they look. And also you can see, 1 minute, there's a little Joker on them. Fuck. Button, there we go. A little clown right there. Yeah, I think it looks so cool. But I'm gonna try and make some weapons based on like everyone. But it will take me some time. Like definitely a lot of time. And hopefully I'll have it all done eventually in the future. But I'm gonna have them as secret unique weapons that can be randomly dropped from certain mobs. There we go. Hey Rays, welcome. Hopefully you're having an amazing day. Absolutely love your videos. Thank you, thank you. I'm guessing you're talking about the Pokemon videos. I love them too, because I get to open Pokemon cards. It's just something different when you get a really nice card, and then you're like, ooh, amazing. Not sure if you're a Harry Potter fan, but your in-game sprite reminds you of character? This one? Yes, the Pokemon video I was referring to. Yes. It's just so nice as well when you get like I got a Volcanion not too long ago, and I've got another video coming out soon where I got something else from the Ascended Heroes pack. It's just so good. What about that? Apparently my character reminds OG Lone Wolf of the Death Eaters. Is it because of the cape? The flowing black feathery cape? But yeah, used to be a fan of Harry Potter when I'm growing up. Well, when I was growing up, but yeah, I don't exactly get along with the writer. Not gonna dig myself into that hole. Yeah, I'm pretty sure recently Rowling said that the shows that they were gonna do will be like all funding the campaigns that she's running. Who's throwing all that? That's a big piece of meat, damn. I would love to cook that. Like a nice delicious steak. So filling and satisfying. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Most massive and shiny. So Mob's weapon must be massive and shiny. I've been trying to figure out how to make items glow. I could make the Mobless mace, just kind of like a golden stick. That'd be pretty funny. Okay, Witchy. Looking forward to the video. Well, I will try and get it fully edited and done. Reviews on... Let the sour taste in your mouth. Yeah. But that's what happens when you're overexposed to mold. Mold can be dangerous for the brain. It was actually, I'm pretty sure there was like a study or something that overexposure to like black mold causes severe permanent brain damage. I don't remember where I had that. So welcome, White String Bear. Good to see you in here. I hope you've all been having a cozy night so far. And there will go. So just checking the 4 between each one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then I need to make another one. And then stairs once more. So I've got 2 more layers-ish. I will do more and more. By the way, has anyone actually seen those pictures? Like J.K. Rowling's old profile picture, where you could just see mold crawling up the walls behind her. Like, really, like, dangerous levels of mold. Because I'm pretty sure once people started pointing it out, she immediately, like, removed and changed her profile picture. Rocket launcher? What about rocket launcher? Mold is super toxic. Yeah. Like, her house was full of it. It was filthy. You'd expect, like, a billionaire to have, like, a clean and pristine house. Not mold crawling up the walls. Hey, Lemonade, welcome. Lemon? Lemon. Lemon ba. I don't know why I called you Lemonade, I'm sorry. But welcome. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. And more stairs. A weapon? Wait, you think we should make a rocket launcher from Oz? A grenade launcher? I think I could have any. I could make a spell. Like, I could technically make a weapon and then give it the same animations as magic. Or I could make a gun. The Marv missile. I like the mob mace though. You wondering what weapon you would be? I was actually thinking of making the Oracle bow. I think that sounds kind of cool. like I said, I have like little ideas for some people's names, but some other people's names is kind of hard for like other things. What about me? I was thinking the Ashen Blades. I was thinking either a dagger or a still, what's it called? Like a knife? Daggers or a sword. There we go. That's my brain. Marv is magic. Magic stuff? Magic. Magic Marv. Well, everyone knows Marv's profile pictures, so that would be kind of fitting. And for Haley's name, I was actually thinking like a staff that summons like icicle spikes, like hail. But I have to come up with the designs first. Like I said, I have like a bunch of designs in the back of my head, but it's kind of like I have to put them into physical form, like make the individual model, then I have to texture them, then I have to import them into the game with and attach the mechanics and the physics and everything like that. It's just a lot. Maddie's rocket launcher. I will have to think about it because the only guns we have so far in this game are we have crossbows. We have this. There is a flamethrower that's being added into the game at the moment. So who knows? Maybe I'll be able to like reskin the flamethrower. Tell me what you want. Okay, fair enough. Lemonade. Wait, am I at the right level? Okay, 4 more and then I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, a little bit further. There we go. And that is the final layer. So now I'm going to add walls from here and make them too thick. And all the way down to there. And then bring them down. Up a bit. There we go. Nice thick walls, so I can build into them. Jeez. How dare you. Something explosive and many. I could also technically make some dungeon rooms. But they will also almost take about as much time. So it's one of those things that's slow. I was thinking by time I'll have this dungeon ready, I'll also have a bunch of custom weapons that I can have inside it. That will be special and unique drops that will come from certain boss monsters. For example, I don't know exactly what sword I was going to use in here, but I was going to use the original first sword that I made, which is this one. How dare you. This is the first weapon that I designed. And I was going to have this be the first drop. Like at least a low strength drop from a Praetorian that'd be in here. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's wood, not tar. Good, good, good. But I've already seen, yeah, I've seen people making Pokemon for this game, so that'd actually be really, really cool. Once they have, like, fully done that Pokemon mod, I'm gonna, like, start a new world and play out here. I've been seeing, like, a mod where you can actually play, like, you send out the Pokemon, and it turns you into that Pokemon, then you have to fight the other person. I'm really looking forward to that. Did you call me Lemonade? Is cute? Yes, Lemonade. Because Lemonade is lemony. It's been so long since I've actually had lemonade. The Mountain Dew is like clearly the superior drink. It's also made from lemon. to here. Fill that in with brick. I'm gonna do the same for this. Across to that. And then down. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, congratulations to Mariana and Haley. You got the Pokemon. I don't understand. I got it to work. I know, I really want... Like, I loved playing Pokemon in Minecraft, like Cobblemon. So if the same people did that, that would be amazing. Like, the current team that's working on the Cobblemon mod are the same... Not Cobblemon, the Hytale Pokemon mod are the same people that made Pokefind. So I'm just looking forward to it. And thank you, Azazel, for all the likes. It's really appreciated. That's really cool. Thank you, thank you. What's Mountain Dew? Pepsi Cherry. See. Mountain Dew and Dr. Pepper. Top 2 drinks. Then you gotta have some good old-fashioned... Give my brain a second to continue. Monster. There we go. My brain wasn't working without the monster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no, please don't tell me this touches this. You touch it? It might touch it. Fuck. I think it... Yeah. Yep, it definitely touches this. Brain. Brain. I could have a teleporter at the end of here, leading to another Coliseum. On the surface. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lead this to a wall. And then once it's led to that wall, teleporter right there, which will lead to the surface. Okay, there we go. One, two, three, 1, 2, 2, 1. And there we go. And the portal. I'm just going to use these for now until I'm able to develop the better version. How do I complete the memories? Does anyone know a command for that? Monster? Haven't had that in years. But it's so good, especially the white one. The white monster is the best in my opinion. Slash memories. Yay, there we go. All memories have been unlocked, so then I can just pet them. Great success. Never mind, I should try it. Yes, try the white monster. The best. Okay, Dr. Pepper Monster on Youth. It's fine. Everyone has their own preferences. You like self-made lemonade yourself? That's actually perfectly reasonable. A miracle. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Who's throwing things at this time of day? It was... Oh, Ash. Okay. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, wait. Omega's... Wait, no. Ash is going to bed. Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry I missed that in chat. Sometimes I just get distracted. I do try my best to respond, though. In a timely manner, at least. But good night, and I hope you sleep well. Celebrating time? No. Who said it was celebrating time, huh? Whoever said that is clearly lying to you, Mariana. I think they're a criminal. You shouldn't trust them. And break them. Break and... More blocks. By the way, Mariana, how was your day? I apologize that I may have missed it in chat before, but how you doing? I hope you've been having a nice, relaxing, pretty chill day. Is that the same? And... No, it's not the same. I'm watching you. Oh, sorry you sneezed. Criminal. Liar. Hooligan. Oh wait, maybe I can make items as well, like armor. Based on certain people in chat. That would be pretty interesting. There we go. Note note. Forward note. Oh, it's voice stream bit. Okay, fair enough. The note note is definitely accepted. Oh, well, worship the noot noot. And I'm gonna fill those. There we go. You're a poisonous cookie? Why are you a poisonous cookie, Mariana? Are you burnt? Or are you just like straight up filled with mercury? Just are a mimic? Oh no. Imagine a mimic cookie. You go to grab out of the jar and instead of you getting a bite of a cookie, it takes a bite out of you. That would be horrifying. Yeah. I do not want to. Hey dummy, welcome. I see the first thing you do is bombard me with stuff, but welcome. I take great offense to the throwing. I will throw it back. And so, more over there. There and here. Voila. Now that is successfully in place. Need to eventually reach this. Yep. And yep, the dimensions fit. Okay, so this bolt will slowly, I'm gonna say name of it. Boss room, all one word. And it's gonna teleport somewhere else, but I'm just gonna save that for now. But welcome, Tommy. I hope you've been having a wonderful day as well. As a weapon, innocent. Why do I not believe you? I don't believe anyone who says they are innocent. After all, only the innocent get called innocent. But if someone calls himself innocent, clearly there's something dodgy. You know what? Sure, I will make a tiny weapon which summons tiny cookies that will go around and attack for you. How about that? I could actually probably do that pretty easily. I'll make a book and call it the Mimic Cookie Book. And that will be Mariana's weapon. I just need to remember the idea for the future, otherwise I might forget it. Having little summoning cookies. When they die, should they drop actual cookies or no? I can make it as a food item that gives you like a small speed boost. Although technically since they're summons, they shouldn't really drop anything. Poison? They should drop poison. Actually, there is potions of poison, so I could technically make it drop them. I just have so much I have to do. There's only so much one person can take on at a time though. And congratulations on making my stream back. You have both successfully caught the Pokemon. And there we go. Fill that in. There we go. Up the ceiling. And all the way over there. Beautiful. So I'm going to make this into a catacomb. And I'm going to put behind this just a wall or maybe crystals. I'm going to go with the green ones. Yes. No. Blue. Because I like blue crystals. The blue passport. Why are you trying to kill us? Yep, Mariana, why are you trying to kill us? What is your beef with perfectly healthy cookies? You just want to seek vengeance on the world? Is it just one of those days? One of the days where everyone around you is just moments away from death. I'm just an innocent cookie jar that cannot be trusted. Hey Tunes, welcome. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. And I gotta fill in the roof here. Bap and bap. And there we go. So soon I'm gonna build this into a big spooky catacomb. One there and one there. Okay, I'm gonna get poison as well. There it is. And I'm gonna fill in the sides of here with poison. There we go. Very dramatic block. There we go. I should put like bone piles around here. And some skulls. Skulls of the people who are not smart enough to not jump inside the very clearly glowing radioactive waste. There we go. And there's going to be catacombs all the way up here. There we go. But anyways, I'm going to leave that off for the next stream. So to all of you who have been sticking around, I appreciate every single one of you. And thank you all for joining the stream. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. But anyways, sweet dreams and bye. Oh yeah, we're rating someone by the way.